You probably heard of the double slit experiment. It's one of the weirdest things we've ever discovered about reality. Back in 1801, a guy named Thomas Young shot light through two tiny slits and found out it makes a bunch of bright and dark lines on a wall, like ripples from two rocks dropped in water. That meant light was acting like a wave. Cool enough, right? But things got weird. Over a century later, scientists tried the same thing with electrons, which are smaller than atoms, subatomic particles, and they expected them to just make two straight lines. When no one was watching, the electrons created the same wave pattern that light did. It's like each electron somehow went through both slits at once and interfered with itself. Then the scientists thought, let's watch what happens and see which slit the electron actually goes through. So they set up a detector, basically a camera, to see which slit each electron went through. The second they did that, the pattern completely changed. The electrons stopped acting like waves and went back to acting like solid little particles, making just two straight lines again. It's almost like the electrons knew they were being watched. Of course, they don't literally know anything. What's really happening is the act of measuring them changes the outcome. In quantum physics, that's called wave function collapse. Basically, the universe picking a single reality out of all the possible ones. The experiment showed us something mind-bending. At the tiniest level, matter can act like both a particle and a wave depending on whether we're observing it or not. In other words, reality itself seems to behave differently when it's being measured. That's the double slit experiment, the test that cracked open quantum physics and made scientists realize we don't really know how the universe works. All right, how does that make you feel? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.